That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
Asian, come on in.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm bringing it live with Artie Europe. Badass, you do broadcasting all the little ladies. I'm Tommy T. Top of the morning. Jeannie, you're more than welcome to come in, Agent. We haven't watched this. Oh, there he is. Yeah, let's do it. Let's make a team effort, huh? What do you say, Jeannie? Let's get the whole crew in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put the Agent in there. How you doing, Agent?
Doing good, and you?
Oh, I can't complain, but I still do. All right, the Agent. Oh, spelled it wrong. There you go. There you go. In there, swimwear, fat chick. Let's go. So I don't know. Where is Keaton? That's a good question. You know, it's been like a year since we picked up him. Jeez. Poor Keaton.
It's been a while, yeah.
Keaton, where have you been? Have you been with me a year yet? Yeah, I think you have.
It's been well over a year. So I started in
August,
July,
September.
like officially.
Was it really July?
July. Well, it was June when I think it was June when I first came on the show during the I'm Alex Brick stuff.
That's right.
And then you officially asked me to take Matt's place. I think July 10th.
Thanks, Dippy Dipshit.
2024. So.
It's gonna be wild because that's crazy as time's flying. Like,
oh yeah, it doesn't feel like it's been a year or like well over a year.
Yeah, we put a woman on and then the show ended. It's my favorite show. You know, my wife says, "You talk like that, she's not gonna help you anymore." He said, "That girl's nice to you. Be nice to her." I was like, "It's a joke. We're joking around." He goes, "No, you're doesn't mean you can't be nice to her." Oh, wow. Panic pun. Feeling generous. B-Day's tomorrow. I'm on vacation. We're going to be having, me and Jeannie are going to get toasted in a few weeks. Toasted. You know? Toasty. Very toasty. And then, Agent, you go back to school next week, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you already started?
Okay, buddy.
So it's that time of year.
No, I haven't started yet.
I'm getting doubled up with the alerts. All right, fine. I wonder what that's about. Well, I just updated. Panic Bun, thanks so much. Jack Bondi, member for 45 months. And Dippy Dipshit. Just a message. It's going to be good. I hope it's going to be good. I wasn't going to do this. I was going to, I'm planning something. I got something planned for what I've been doing content on. There's a few more things I want to iron out before going forward. But, you know, this came in. Vault's just like, you shouldn't be playing Daisy. You should be getting on doing this. And like, it gives me something to do besides the normal stuff, which I am definitely getting sick of. But I do have one or two more things to say about it. And I thought we enjoy this together as a group because we're the greatest family. Don't you hate when YouTubers say that? We're the greatest family. We have the greatest thing. We're a family. I hate that. YouTuber's not your family. Even if your family's not.
Effort, Tommy.
But don't you hate when YouTubers say that though? Like this is this is the greatest universe.
Well, there's that, and they complain about parasocial stuff. Is like
and then they call them family. Like, I don't appreciate you guys. You're so parasocial with me. You're always trying to talk to me and send me stuff, and you're parasocial. But we're the greatest family ever.
Yeah.
The greatest community. The greatest feeling. No, it's amazing. People don't be parasocial. Hey, give me money and let me pretend to be your friend. And everybody and the YouTubers want, why are they parasocial? Because you're pretending to be their friend, you stupid ass. You dummy. My God. Oh, my God. Thanks, Vin Diesel. Yes, whatever that means. Oh, boy. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Action.
I don't know if this is your own theory or if it's just like implanted.
By the way, I do know something because I skimmed through this. Usually coming clean is something about yourself. This seems to be coming clean about everybody else, which is a really...
Hold on, Tommy.
Whoa, what's up? Dippy dipshit.
Well,
Thank you. Whoa. Thank you so
Well,
much.
there's that, but then also, if you go back to the video, look at the first comment. No, yeah.
But can we box? Oh! I went up that porn star could walk him up to, what's her name? Belle Delphine, walk him up to, goddamn Nathan Barrett, dad, thinking he's too good for the LCU. That kind of pissed me off, but that's funny. Yeah, nobody cares about it. They care about entertainment. He was finding that out, Queeman and crew. It's entertainment. Oh, let me talk about...
You need a goal as well.
I do? Yeah, I do. Love phones.
Yeah.
I put the love phone. Oh, it's already out? Oh, no, because I
Yeah.
fucking didn't put it on for 3 hours. Idiot. I'd love phones go. Sure. Love phones. I forgot that, yeah. Yeah, let's put that
And
on.
you said, yeah.
I just got to put that for 3 hours. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Love phones go. Then we'll do a love phones, and you'll make her very happy. You'll make Jeannie very, very happy. Tism phones. Thanks so much. Yeah. So, yeah, coming clean. Like, usually that's a confession, like some self-inspection, which I don't think iVo's capable of anymore. You know what the feeling I get with Idubbbz? You guys tell me. Like, I think Idubbbz feels at the tender age of 30-something. Tell me if you're wrong. I have it. I know the truth. I know it. There's nothing more I can learn. I know it. It's just a matter for everybody else. That's what keeps him so confused about the whole thing. Does that mean, I don't know. Am I articulating that right? He is so sure of his status, of his beliefs. It's almost like they're like a religious canon. Does that make any sense? Like, I'm not sure of all my...
I get what you're saying.
I'm not... I cannot articulate what... I'm not sure of it, that I know everything. I think most people aren't. Like, I know this. It seems to work. And, you know, most of the time this happens when A happens, when B happens. But Idubbbz knows. He knows. He also knows that you don't. So it is kind of like a weird thing. So that's how, like, arrogant, coming clean would have nothing to do with anybody else, but this has everything to do with everybody else. That's what's so bar. Let's check it out. My God. Like, it's such a bizarre statement. Like, if you're going to do a hit piece on a bunch of people, why would you be coming clean? I guess you'd want them to come clean.
I don't know if this is your own theory or if it's just like implanted in your brain from all the other hate videos. There was never a bonus. I never spoke to these losers about a bonus. If you're going to be
It's your word against theirs, buddy.
a hater-ass bitch, take it the full way.
What?
By the way, the background is a work in progress.
Is this his new thing? He's like a woman. The background, like, who cares?
So you can just tune that out. Today, I'm going to be doing the thing that everyone tells you not to do. And
Why might that be, Ian? Because it doesn't work. But Ian knows. He knows.
that is feed the trolls. One of the more important things that I want to talk about is my
By the way, thank you, Ian.
relationship with Anissa. I love Anissa.
Why is that anybody's business? Why do you have to keep improving your love for her? Idubbbz is exposed for having connections to Shadman. Idubbbz also is friends with Adam from Your Moody Sucks. I know this, who supports Lolly and Screwing Animals. I follow that guy. He follows me. I didn't know that. That guy's been following me since 2016. That's news to me. I know who Adam is. I don't think we've ever spoken more than once in the DMs in 9 years, but that's news to me.
Anissa. I love everything about her. I've only grown to love her more with time. And
It's so bizarre that he has to say that. Yeah, it's a given. Don't see me talking about that.
Just getting ready to announce the divorce.
Yeah, I know. Wait till that. Yeah, it's like, here's what I want from you guys. Here's what I want. I want when Anissa leaves me to have the greatest commentary videos on me of all time of me repeating my love for Anissa.
and a lot of people online don't see it that way. For me,
Who cares? Who cares? A lot of people online don't see it that way. First of all, they don't see it that way because of her behavior. She's not a nice person. She's what you might call a bitch.
it's very obvious. I thought more people would be able to catch.
You two. You know, see, I got two quiet people with me. What? Why? Why? Why do you care what the public feels about your relationship? You love her. Great.
Yeah,
I think it's an
keep
ego
it at
thing.
that.
I have to see. You think all right, the public doesn't believe you love her or she loves you. You have to repeat it? That's all fixed now? That's like that stupid fucking thing you sent me. I can't believe this is really from the UN. You sent me this. Watch this. This is incredible.
Oh, yes.
What I'm about to show you is real, and it was made by the UN 15 years ago. Watch this.
Why do you want to join the army, son?
To rape, sir.
Why do you want to join the army, son?
To murder and pillage. And of course, rape, sir.
And why do
This is not like some AI thing or anything. This was made 14 fucking years ago. 14 years ago.
army, son?
To murder and pillage. And of course, rape, sir.
And why do you want to join the army, son?
To, keep the peace, protect all women and children, sir.
Arrest these criminals, soldier.
A uniform does not give you a license to rape.
Thanks. I so was like considering choking an Arab woman half to death with her own burqa until I saw this. I mean, this is what this is what I love her. I love her.
Ian might have wrote that.
It was simply by virtue of saying something. It's just so weird. It's like that type of thinking. Thanks so much, Ghost of Purple Aki. By the way, I'm sorry you passed away, Purple Aki. You really were a Liverpool legend. Jesus Christ. I don't know who's bigger in Liverpool, Fernando Torres. I don't know who's mourned more. What's his name? Who's a football player? He died in that fucking car accident, or Purple Aki? Diaz.
Catch on.
It's a really terrible joke if I can't remember the name of the dead guy.
I am quiet, stoic, not talkative. She is the opposite of that. She is loud, very talkative, social. People
obnoxious.
struggle to
social. She's obnoxious. She's a control freak.
To understand that dynamic, I think, especially
Jota. Yeah.
me.
Sorry about that, Liverpool fans. It was really awful what happened to him. He was a spectacular player.
Being a person who has made a career of talking online. So yes, Anissa will oftentimes, like in many relationships, be the more talkative one.
He needs me and you to like her.
Because no one likes her.
Well, yeah. I don't give a shit if either of you two like my wife. I don't give a flying fuck. I don't care if anybody out there. I don't give a shit what you think of my wife, what she looks like, or nothing. That's my girl. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. That's called, I don't know, security.
Well, it goes further than that. I don't care about your wife because I don't know what she said. I don't know what she's believed.
Okay.
Anissa's come out and said the Nazis did great things by doing whatever they did to the Jews and advanced medicine. We have a clip of her saying
from what I heard. Yeah, that's why it was really that's actually I was flipping through here. That is in here. He addresses that at some point.
Oh my god!
Because she has the outfit on. Yeah, that's just not worth addressing. I don't know, but we have another public service announcement by the United Nations.
Run! They're after us! Who's chasing us? Angry women! Why are they angry with us? Because they say we abuse them. But I thought what we were doing was normal.
You do not have a right to commit violence
What's the first comment? Make me a sandwich.
against women.
Yeah. It makes me want to punch a chick. It does. Why are they blue? I don't know. The UN. That's why. That's why she pull. That would be the one. Trump's done everything I wanted. Pulling out of the UN would be the ultimate. Oh God, the last thing he does. Hey, the rent's up in New York. Get the fuck out. Go to Brussels.
We've been together for nearly 10 years,
Who
and
cares?
all of it has been online for the public to see.
That was your fault.
And there are still people accusing her of cheating, accusing me of
Who
being
cares?
in an
He didn't cheat.
abusive relationship. None of this is true. And there is no evidence for any of this except, like, I guess, body language experts coming on and being like, Idubbbz is being stoic here. Therefore, he's in hell.
Okay, hang on. Watch the change there. Watch the change there.
I think you going on, but I can't listen to Coldplay anymore because Anissa told me they were into Israel when they weren't.
Is that PPP?
That's PPP. We've gotten to the point where Idubbbz, and they are probably rolling laughing right now. That is PPP and Andy fucking Worsky. We have gone from the top of YouTube to Andy motherfucking Worsky. Think about that. No disrespect to Andy. And he reinvented himself, and Kino Casino is really big. No disrespect. I don't watch it. It has nothing to do with anything. I watch clips. I don't watch podcasts or listen to podcasts. But that's where we're at. And this is like, I'm really like, I know I've had it with Andy, but I'm not disrespecting Andy in any way. But there are levels to this, and he is not on Idubbbz's level. But now he is. I would say I'd put Andy ahead of Idubbbz at this point. Think about that. Yeah, I'm kind of looking. I actually might watch Kino Casino now.
I don't know what the fuck that was. I have never gotten.
Look at Ian in this moment. Oh my God.
Like, he looks sad. No, he is disgusted at her. He's depressed. He's so disgusted
Working
by this.
on.
He looks disgusted with this.
He does kind of look disgusted there. I gotta agree with the old fatty.
He looks so uncomfortable. He's like, should I be here? He looks so uncomfortable. Look at this guy's body language. He doesn't want to be there.
Look how miserable he looks. Dude, he looks miserable. Dude, he looks like he wants to kill himself.
I mean, I kind of want to kill myself now. Okay, so they're not a fan of the resting bitch face. All right, well, I'm not going to smile all the time.
Like, how stupid are you? Seriously. They're trying to entertain their fans with their conjecture. How is this even worth addressing? This is done to everybody. Yes, Ian is technically right. This is unfair. He's right. There's no doubt about it. This is like, who cares? They're saying you're a bitch. Like, honestly, you having to come on and repeat your love for your wife and then she's not cheating on you, all you did is now people are sure of it. You know?
Time, fellas. And even when I smile, you guys still, like, contort it into...
My God.
To, he's so uncomfortable, or he's smiling through the pain.
Nick is going to destroy him.
Burn.
Oh, he's so uncomfortable. And he's smiling on his face.
What?
But inside his eyes, you can see his pain.
That's a joke. Creepy sex there.
It's got to be brain damage.
Yeah, at this point, you got to wonder.
For some reason, well, not for some reason, for the reason of sexism and people's views.
Yeah, this is the brain. This is the brainwashing. This is the brainwash. Because he thinks he sounds sophisticated now. But what he really sounds like is a guy that got a really lefty girlfriend that tells him what to do. But he, in his mind, I'm going to say sexism. That's a big word to me. And everybody's going to think, or at least the people I want to impress, are going to think that's sophisticated. That's what's going on here. Nothing more.
You on OnlyFans and them just not liking Anissa, they want to push forward a narrative that she is actively and continually cheating on me. And if you listen to freaks like this guy I'm about to show, it makes sense why. They are obsessed.
Anissa wants to have sex into having sex with Anissa. I think
how could you take PPP seriously? It's a fucking comedy show. Look, he's got a fucking fake beard on, Idubbbz.
He's fucking Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
This is something. Are you really? No, I'm not. That fat fuck with Andy Worsky, Mr. Andy Race Worsky. Yeah, they just say shit. But this is having an. He thinks because they're saying it, that's why he's getting a lot of shit. But people could have come to that conclusion themselves and still fuck with you whether the show existed or not. And most of them don't care if she's cheating or not. They just like fucking with you because you have gone from the literal coolest guy on the internet to a Karen. That's why you're getting shit. This is why he thinks he's getting shit. All the people saying mean things. PPP is a gesture. That's exactly it. He doesn't take himself that seriously. He used to. He actually had a different thing. He started taking himself serious when he started. Now he's like, fuck this, I want money. Even though his whole thing was, it's not about money. Because he's an entertainer. He's a good entertainer.
I think he wants to bang Anissa. Anissa was horny and wanted to have sex with this therapist. Well, Anissa figured herself to it.
Yep. Do you think that makes her pussy wet?
Buddy, was she getting plowed?
He is going to argue with shock jocks. Unfucking believable.
That's what I'm saying.
What we're describing here is two grown men who are fantasizing about a strange...
No, this is two grown men, I'll use that loosely, making fun of you. Why are you taking them literally? It's not like they're calling you a ped or anything. That'd be a little different. They're just saying horrible things about your wife. I'm not saying... The fact that you think anybody believes it or even cares to, all they're feeding into is when me and Jeannie are having a conversation online, he's like, yeah, you think she's fucking somebody else? Jeannie says, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd fuck somebody else if I was dating that fucking cuck. That's what and I just did it now. See? It's that simple.
And his wife and what they do in the bedroom.
Who cares?
Or don't do in the bedroom. That is creepy.
He's going to be so funny if he gets nailed. If they find her cheating.
Weirdo shit.
It's going to be so funny. It's going to be bigger than any content cop. If somebody finds her bagging some dude, that'd be terribly funny.
And here we have
And you know what? I'm going to say that it would be funny, but I actually don't wish it on him. And I know, oh, Tommy. No, I don't. I don't wish it on anybody. But I will laugh with everybody else. I promise you.
Idubbbz with the bull, folks. There's Idubbbz with the bull.
He's using sexualized terms to describe a picture of me and my dog.
Yes.
And what are we doing? So many people...
Making fun of you. It's that simple, Idubbbz. They're making fun of you. They're being really, 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 really mean. Mean and disgusting. That's it. There's nothing above that level. Am I wrong here, guys? That's it. That's all it is. By the way, I don't even think it's cool to joke about people. This is not my bag. The way what they do, but that's all they're doing. That's all they ever do to everybody, and you're not any better. So you looked at that fat fucking idiot, and Andy Ray Swarsky, and said, "This is the biggest problem in the universe."
Okay, buddy.
Are you joking? Time to see where your shock meter trolled an entire internet and the mainstream news media saying Sirius SM fired him. Was I trolled? Is that what he said? Well, let's see if he's there after January. Talk about Howard.
Will tell Anissa and I of just like, don't feed into the hate. And it's,
where he took less money and he's spinning it, one of the two.
It's like, okay, we're going to post some normal stuff. Anissa posts just me with a picture of my dog, and this is the type of commentary we get about it.
It's not commentary. It's shock. This is, I would say they're like traditional shock jocks, right? Am I really supposed to? Am I really supposed to take what PPP? Seriously, literally? It must be. You're right. It's got to be brain damage.
It's got to be.
It's got to be brain damage because he is no stranger to satire. And I'm not saying this is good. Jesus Christ, Maddox, a dick mash. Yeah, Matt. It does. It's got. I'm glad you brought that up, David V. This feels very Maddox-esque. Just somebody who's completely out to lunch. And by the way, some bitch ruined his life too.
Idubbbz with the bull. Gorgeous Gabe plowed her in the back room of the salon. 3-hour bukkake session.
Is he really going to say this is misinformation?
With all of the male stylists.
If you're curious about the hairdresser these guys are talking about, I will point you to my disgraced boxing coach, Michael Briggs.
Why? Because you say so?
This was most like... I got here and
I don't think he's disgraced at all. Oh, maybe in left-wing circles? I mean, what? I mean, like, what?
For some reason, this stupid fucking loser and his dumb as rocks wife decided to go on the H3 podcast. They already spilled their guts. They were getting paid like $5,000 to go on this podcast.
I'm going to be
That's not true. They didn't pay the bonus.
sending you guys $5,000 for the bonus that you never got.
I think they were maybe afraid that they wouldn't get the money if they didn't thoroughly trash us. So them maybe thinking that they weren't trashing us hard enough. Michael Briggs.
So by this logic, if Eden comes out and said, I surprised them with the $5,000, there was no indication they were getting $5,000 prior to this. Do I have to take that as literally and say that's the truth? Because I call you a liar because Ethan said otherwise. Because you told me that your wife's not cheating on you. You told me that that's not true, and I'm just supposed to believe it. So if Ian comes out, are you debunked?
Decided to invoke the name of one of his presumably friends and say that Anissa was like thirsting after him.
She definitely had a big crush on one of the guys that would come.
By the way, do you know who first broke that rumor? I wouldn't say story about a crush on a boxing coach. It's not.
I don't.
It's not from Keemstar.
Oh, wow.
I found this. I want to say
it was Keem, wasn't it?
It was Keemstar, and I don't know where he got it. And don't think just because I work for him, I have any indication. I've never talked to him about it. Nothing. And it did sound. In fact, I think I criticized it at the time because it sourced nothing. This has been going around for this rumor, and it is a rumor, has been going around for a while. I don't know who he's. This guy just lent credence to the rumor that was already out there.
Come in and spar with them, because anytime they would spar, she would just be super into it and watch every moment. Yeah.
By the way, I don't know if he's telling the truth. I don't know if he's misunderstood. I don't know if Idubbbz is wrong, but it's been around longer than this podcast.
Even if he would like beat Ian up, she'd be very into it.
For whatever it's worth, every time Michael Briggs, my disgraced boxing coach, would...
Why is he disgraced?
He lost twice. I don't know.
Good point, Idubbbz. Sorry, you're right. That's a good point.
Reference Gabe. He would always refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe. He couldn't help but refer to him as Gorgeous Gabe on the podcast.
I would call him Gorgeous Gabe.
He's a beautiful guy.
Yeah, he's got tattoos. He's large. He's tan.
I don't call him that. My wife doesn't call him that. If you have some unresolved sexual tension or fantasies, whatever the fuck it is, you need to keep that shit to yourself.
Will make me. I think she's fucking blowing that guy in the back room.
Hold on.
Like
he's saying that when his wife just had to restart her fucking OnlyFans.
Yeah, really. You need to keep that.
Yeah.
Or what? You need to keep that to yourself. Like, or what? I mean, is he trying to come off like a tough guy? See, I can talk that way into a camera? Or what?
And not project it onto other people. I wish that.
Thanks for telling me. I think PPP is just good. You think what they're going to say now? I think he's lent credence to the rumor because of his insecurity. I wonder if he wonders. I mean, look, I don't know that for a fact, but I can wonder. This seems so insecure to me that I wonder if he wonders if she's fucking dogging some dude.
The best of Gabe. Michael Briggs, on the other hand, absolute fucking creep weirdo. Now, I know a lot of this.
How so?
Is very grotesque.
Because he said that your wife had the hots for fucking one of his coaches? That makes him a creep weirdo?
Task and
He's not even like, all right, he's a creep weirdo, and here's why. He's just calling him names. He's saying he's disgraced. Doesn't say why he's disgraced. Who does that sound like?
Excessive. I would prefer if people didn't talk about.
This is like the new thing. Oh, Willie Mack, you're discredited. You're compromised. It's like the same crowd, the same woke crowd. You're this. They just repeat it. Don't back it up with anything. Not even back it up with a thoughtful opinion. No, you're disgraced because you're disgraced. It's so bizarre.
About me and my wife or other people in this way.
Optics and morals, yeah. Please lecture me.
I want to talk about the concept of being a lol cow because these...
Because you joined the ranks.
Fucking losers. They love the concept of like labeling someone a lol cow and then like bullying them and watching their life spiral out of control. They won't, say as much.
Wait a minute. Your life is spiraling out of control? I thought you got this, to quote Verse. You got this, bro. You got this. It's all you, bro.
They'll just be like, yeah, we just do it for laughs. The whole thing's entertainment. It's just just innocent guys just having a laugh. Thankfully, Anissa and I are in a...
Boy, that whole thing with scrolling, look how many videos they did. That's like 2018, man. It's a fucking daily live stream, of course. No shit. That's gone. You can't do that. Oh, look how obsessed they are. Look how sick they are. There's nothing they can have worth saying because look at everything scrolling up and down here. I'm sorry, those days are over. Idubbbz is a streaming platform now.
Much safer.
Thanks to assholes like you that stop making videos.
and privileged position than many other people who are the targets of guys like this who want to bully them into submission.
Who?
So now I want to look at...
Hello? Did my thing do that again?
I don't know. No.
Yeah, this is...
Two different clips.
Hold on, this has happened before. Hold on.
In privileged position than many other people who are the targets of guys like this who want to bully them into submission. So now I want to look at two different clips from these guys. There is the fat one and his cohort who are listening to...
He took that out. That wasn't me. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if I could read his lips. I'm going to try to.
Position than many other people who are the targets of guys like this who want to bully them into submission. So now I want
to... I think what he said was unintelligible, and that's why I cut it. That's it.
I'll look at two different clips from these...
I think he just misspoke and was a bad edit.
Guys, there is the fat one and his cohort who are listening to Anissa describe, like, essentially having a hard time online, seeing people mock and make fun of her dad with Alzheimer's.
They were laughing at my dad for getting sick on some of these forums.
What did you think? What did you think? Because you shared it online?
Yeah.
I mean, like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
I don't think they probably even really believe
Boy, what PPP is saying is so off the fucking wall.
The stuff that they're saying, but they know because it's extreme and, like, edgy that it will
He's basically explaining.
Cause you mentally spiral like this. So that's why they do it. And you're telling them that it affects you. So guess what? They're going to keep doing it. This is how the internet works. It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
The whole time, he is not saying that he is a perpetrator of...
No, I don't think he has to. Because he does it every day. Ask Rich. He didn't give a shit about when he was fucking dogging on Rich. Oh, God, they have to be celebrating AG Money. I mean, have to be going out of their minds. I mean, you know what that looks like to me? This looks like I'm going to break away from the 8 PPP character. I'm going to tell you how it is. Yeah, it's fucked up. He's not saying that he does it too. Doesn't do it. Like, this is your hypocrite argument? He's got brain damage. I'm fully convinced now.
Bullying her. What he's saying is that other people are doing that. But
I think he would. I'm sorry.
You actually don't need to interact. You actually don't need to interact with real people ever.
Clinton donated $5. I'm 15 minutes behind. Just wanted to say to Liverpool fans, Crystal Palace beat your boys 3 to nonsense in the Community Shield.
Why is it doubling up? I don't know why.
I don't know. It doubles up on stream as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, I can tell you that. So I have this, like, weird... Looking at that. A little weird. Well, I did update it. Never update anything. I don't know.
Boy, you don't
he is doing it actively in this.
Never update anything. That's wise words from high as a kite.
This video, he is bullying Anissa. And in other videos, he's literally bullied and made fun of her dad who has Alzheimer's.
With a late-stage dementia patient.
He's not saying he's above it. He's just telling you the reality of it. See, I don't see this as like him telling people like this is something you shouldn't do. Where did you get that from?
Who is a extremist Muslim, and he sees his daughter covered in tattoos, married to Idubbbz the cock, and he just freaks the out. Idubbbz is having to take him on walks through the neighborhood, talk to this demented guy.
So this is something that he's very familiar with. But for some reason, in this moment, he refuses to take any ownership.
Well, maybe he's not 30 yet and learn empathy.
Of the fact that he is
probably, I'll tell you so, he probably won't see 40.
part of the problem.
Like, that's what people are going to do because they want to get a reaction out of you. So that's why they do it.
What a hypocrite.
And you're telling them that it affects you.
He doesn't want to admit it. And it makes you,
no, he doesn't
makes you wonder
give
why.
a fuck. You don't understand. He's got brain damage. He had a moment of going, first of all, he shows the PPP character, and he's basically broke what, like, look, dude, you're going to put this shit out there. This is going to happen to you. He didn't say, and I'm not going to do it. You know, in fairness, Idubbbz, he didn't say he was going to do it. He's mocking. He can't see it.
Little window into that at the end of the clip.
This is how the internet works.
It is. And that's another thing. Nothing. He's mocking. He's not really mocking the old man. He's mocking you.
It shouldn't be, but that's how it is.
He says in this moment, it shouldn't be.
We have gone from taking apart some of the biggest YouTubers to accidentally putting PPP in a great light. Does he really think, what is he pulling, 100, 200 over there? We're beating him on lolcow, Idubbbz. Think about that. Like, so all Idubbbz fans are going to swarm over to PP. They're going to have a blast. Well, let me tell you, if they get too much heat, I'm not, Worski be sensitive to that. But I'll be honest, if they were smart, just SFTP your way through it. Fucking enjoy try to put them on. Yell at the fans. It'd be great. I wish I was in this video.
Why the fuck do you think he says it shouldn't be? Could that be because it's wrong and it's a mean, evil thing to do? To acknowledge that someone is suffering and deciding that you are going to attack them online continuously?
I mean, I guess that is true. That is a hypocrisy. The fact that he's doing it anyway. But I don't think there's anything wrong with goofing on some public figure douchebag like you. I mean, maybe he got him there, I guess. But all he's got to do is turn around and is like, yeah, I was just telling you the fucking truth. Yeah, you're probably in a better world. If I was a better person, this wouldn't happen. I'm not.
For the thing that they are, either insecure or struggling with. It's plain as day that he's part of the problem.
You're the height of masculine security. You're one of the most insecure people I can think of the internet right now. Do you know that Nick said, I was listening to one of his videos, that he's starting to get more stuff from Idubbbz than he is from Ethan Klein or Destiny Stories, because Destiny Stories is pretty much dead now, right?
Oh,
like, yeah, like more people are interested in like what a fucking whack job you are than anybody else.
Problem, but he fucking refused.
You're gonna make PPP a bad person? He's a big fat slob that says horrible things on the internet and makes money doing it. And what is PPP going to come to some kind of, oh my God, Ian, you're right. I have totally been a fat slob, moron, obnoxious jerk off on the internet, and that's all I've ever amounted to. I guess I'll stop now. kind of like this, you know.
Sir, why do you want to join the?
This is like Ian could watch this video and say to himself, boy, what a good idea by the UN.
Want to join the army, son?
To rape, sir.
Why do you want to join the army, son?
To murder and pillage. And of course, rape, sir.
And why do you want to join the army, son?
To, keep the peace, protect all women and children, sir.
Arrest these criminals, soldier.
A uniform does not give you a license to rape.
Why do you?
Idubbbz watched that. It's like, wow, what a good thought. Idubbbz watched looks at like the Super Bowl, and they wrote end racism in the Super Bowl in the end zone. Like, wow, that's really high end. It says end racism. Like, that's what we've come down to. This you wonder why all these lefties, they do all this shit. We'll teach men not to rape. We'll put end racism in the Super Bowl. They think this shit works. That's the only type of mindset they're going to come up with this commentary. Censoring Felted is the most felted thing to have ever happened. Is that what he did? Is that what he did?
I don't know.
Where am I? 288, 840. Is that what he said? I thought he just like maybe tripped over his words. Okay, we're at 858. You might remember that.
Other people in this way.
Hold on.
Seeing people mock and make fun of her dad with Alzheimer's.
They were laughing at my dad for getting sick on some of these forums.
Acknowledge that someone is suffering and deciding that you are going to attack them online. People didn't talk about me and my wife or other people in this way.
I would love to know that clip.
One of the guys that was
sexual tension or fantasies, whatever the fuck it is.
858's the original thing. When's the part where when he senses the one thing out? I got to see that.
That's what I'm trying to remember.
You need to keep that shit to yourself and not
It was
project it
definitely
on
had to do with PPP and Warski. I remember that.
other people. I wish the best to Gabe. Michael Briggs, on the other hand, absolute fucking creep weirdo. Now, I know a lot of this is very grotesque and obsessive. I would prefer if people didn't talk about me and my wife or other people
guess what?
In this way.
Me too.
I briefly want to talk about the concept of being a lol cow because these fucking losers, they love the concept of like labeling someone a lol cow and then like bullying them and watching their life.
Did this guy not make Full Force? The documentary? Wasn't that a video about a lol cow? Didn't he milk them in ways never fucking heard of before? With a sophisticated documentary? Fuck you, Idubbbz. Fuck you and your wife in the ass.
Spiral out of control.
I just realized that. This guy made Full Force.
They won't, say as much. They'll just be like, yeah, we just do it for laughs. The whole thing's entertainment. It's just just innocent guys just having a laugh. Thankfully, Anissa and I are in a much safer and privileged position than many other people who are the targets of guys like this who want to bully them into submission. So now I want to look at...
Sounds like they're halfway there.
Two different clips from these guys. There is the fat one and his cohort who are listening to Anissa describe, essentially having a hard time online, seeing people mock and make fun of her dad with Alzheimer's.
They were laughing at my dad for getting sick.
You were wrong. Sorry. No, but I saw something. I couldn't figure. He silenced it, but he keeps his lips on there. It's really bizarre. I'll go back to where we were.
Like a coward does, to take any responsibility for him being part of the problem. I don't think a lot of these...
I probably think I think I am a part. That's exactly what he's going to say. I am a part of the problem. Ha! Isn't that funny?
These commentary channels want to be held to a higher standard. I think they want to comment on the strategy of things, and they don't want to reveal too much of their own morals or principles. This next guy is the perfect example of what I'm describing. He is being very critical of me talking to a therapist. And by the way, that wasn't even a therapy.
How much you want to bet he was making fun of him talking to a therapist, not critical? Sounds like he can't separate the two.
Session. I just happened to cry in that moment.
And you fucking posted it, you fucking reject.
And I was like, this might be able to communicate authenticity, so I'll include it.
And then Ian goes on a podcast with a therapist.
It didn't look authentic. It looked fucking, tell me out. It's like self-aggrandizing? No, is that the word? It came off as self-importance.
Yeah.
It didn't come off as bearing your soul, as if that's a good thing. That shit flew out with the fucking 90s about, guys bearing their soul and shit like that. When that went out when everybody fucking figured out by the 2000s, girls tell you to do that, and when you do it, they don't lay you. That went out when everybody figured out that bearing your fucking soul is the last thing you want to do. You bought the bullshit. If a woman, women will tell you this. If a woman tells you to don't do it. You break the fucking mystery. You are no longer exotic. Don't do it. Say personal things to your wife if you have to. I still try to be cool in front of my wife. You know that? After all this time, I tell her absolutely. I don't tell her absolutely everything. European girls are like that though. They're like, I don't need like American girls are like, I want to know everything about him inside America. But you know what? You can leave some shit to yourself. Yeah, wonderful. I don't know about English girls, but all Central Europe, they're like, yeah, I don't need to know. It's okay. You don't have to tell me you cried at your fucking baseball games. I don't need to hear that shit. I want to see you as, even if it's not true, something you're not. Your husband's the same way you do it to him.
And gets extremely real with him, which is
it makes you look as a partner that you can't rely on. Yeah, dude, I think there's times where guys it's okay to cry, and there's guys not. Like your dad or mom dies, I think your woman's gonna look the other way. They're gonna understand. You know, even a pet. I'll even throw in the pet in there, but don't do it on the internet because then I'll make fun of you. You know, a pet, yeah. I mean, like the day I buried Bunny, I'm sure I'll shed you. I'm not going to tell you all about it. I'm not going to show you. I'm probably going to like get over it and then crack a joke about it. You know,
it's a profoundly stupid idea, like eating with your mouth full on camera. He of all people should know better than to go on a therapist's podcast and vent about his very real problems on a public forum like that, because people will use that information against him, like this.
Boy, that guy sounded completely out of his mind to me.
Same person live streamed his own therapy session where he actually cried.
If you're going to be a hater ass bitch, take it the full.
You're the bitch. Get it. You're the bitch.
Way. Take responsibility for having the opinion that crying online is pathetic and weak. Don't say
they're entitled to that opinion, whether it's true or not. And here's the thing. You are in a business where the public's opinion matters. In general, I'm sure some people agree with you and think that's cool.
You actually don't need to interact with real people.
What the fuck is going on here?
Bonik donated $5. Have you seen yourself lately? I'll be the one burying
Oh, yeah?
you.
Oh, fuck off, Betty. I'll kick you just like I did down the stairs the other day. Oops.
I am the enlightened centrist, and other people are going to make fun of you for that.
Because people will use that information against him.
I think another thing is like people don't want to see you like shit on like this. They want the cool guy. They don't want like the guy that makes Elvis the Alien look tough. You know? The guy that makes Bionic Pig look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know?
People will use the information against me. Who's people? I'm pretty sure you're people.
He didn't use it against you. Well, I don't know. I'm fair to say I didn't see the whole video. It's not a good idea.
You're the one who's playing this fucking clip. You're the one who's making this video called...
Wait, he's not supposed to say anything?
The most toxic wife. I don't know why these fucking pussies don't accept the full troll mask. They're acting as if being sincere is impossible to do online. It's not impossible. It's difficult in the situation that Anissa and I are in.
How much you want to bet Joe Rogan crying was fucking 10 times cooler than just fucking crying about himself? And how much you want to bet that clip of Rogan crying wasn't about him? You were crying about, oh, poor me and my wife. Anybody know what that Rogan clip was?
They're acting as if being sincere is impossible to do online. It's not impossible. It's difficult in the situation.
Yeah, he wiped his fucking thing. I guarantee it was 10 times cooler than crying about mean. I bet he wasn't crying, oh, me and my wife would be online. I guarantee it wasn't. I bet it was like something badass. He's cried multiple times. Yeah, I know. And I still consider him like a tough guy. And I bet it was like, you know what could make me cry? If I watched a story about a fucking family that suffered, or maybe the kids in Gaza and losing their family members and how much they suffered. Yeah, I totally fucking cry. I totally cry if I saw somebody suffer like that. They were talking about himself. He was talking about himself. That looks pathetic.
Situation that Anissa and I are in, but we're
any kind of suffering would bring me to that. I'm a human being. This is about you. Can you imagine me fucking crying like that about all abuse on the internet after all the fucking people? I don't abuse anybody, but after all the fucking people I made fun of over the years, how hypocritical! They need me alive as they're doing to you. My God, what a complete lack of! I can only think he's brain damaged. How can you be
It
this?
just has to be.
He's either totally brainwashed, with they call politically captured, like in a cult-like thing, like a Scientology type cognitive dissonance, or he actually has brain damage, which, by the way, I do have a certain amount of empathy, but I'm gonna make fun of him if he does.
Making that choice intentionally. So you making this bold claim that we are like unaware what happens when Anissa talks about her dad who has Alzheimer's, or me.
He didn't even make fun of her dad.
Crying. Like, we're very aware that that is going.
Oh, this is going to totally stop the commentary.
To be viewed as.
I mean, people are just going to watch this like, damn, I got owned. You know what I saw? You know what we got to say? I want every single one of Smaggle Daggle's political tweets. Everybody, go follow Smaggle Daggle. He is weighing in on some of the most important issues on our times. And I am not kidding. Smaggle Daggle. You know that guy? I need every one of his fucking serious fucking tweets screenshotted, and I'm just gonna read them all one day. It'd be an absolute fucking riot. Now that I'm thinking of it, yeah, he's weighing in, unironically, to some of the most important issues of our times, both cultural and political. Smaggle Daggle, who can barely speak the English language, who lives with his parents, who is severely autistic and has no chance of moving out. That's Smaggle Daggle. You know what I saw Smaggle Daggle right before he came on here? Boy, Idubbbz spitting. You know, when I did my last stream on Queeman, you know what he said? Tommy spitting. He watches another video that's anti-Tommy. Wow, he really got owned. He watches another word that counters that. Wow, that guy's a really good video. That's how stupid Smaggle Daggle is. That's how incredibly dumb that guy is. He sucks. He's funny as fuck. You kidding me? But somebody convinced him, sort of like Idubbbz, that they're a mind. I mean, Smaggle Daggle couldn't get his head around the Boston Red Sox fucking statistics this year, much less any kind of serious issue.
Gay.
Tommy spitting. And then watch some anti-Tommy video proxy, and he can say, yeah, Tommy's really wrong on that one. By the way, Smaggle Daggle, I'm picking on him, but he is kind of a reflection of the fans in some way. It may not be you individually, but I think you know what I'm talking about.
Be made fun of by people like you.
We can make fun of anybody we want. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your face. Fuck your fucking eyeball. Fuck your one eye going this way and the that way. Fuck you. Make fun of you all I want.
Now I'm going to react to a couple of these random creators who have made videos or statements about Anissa and I, just to give you a taste of what an average is.
I can't wait. It'll probably be funny.
And additionally, like in making some of those videos, it just attracts a certain type of person where they're like, I'm going to list off a bunch of people I consider lol cows or people who are mentally like disabled. And I'm
like you.
going to tell you to make fucking documentaries about them. And
The guy made goddamn Full Force. This is the creator of Full Force. I cannot believe he doesn't understand the irony of that. Full Force was a documentary about Michigan white trash and how stupid and fat they were. Oh, you want to tell me something deeper there? It's ridiculous. He was basically making fun of poor white people. By the way, I'm not above that. I joined the LCU. But that's what he was doing. Idubbbz went to Michigan to make fun of extreme, impoverished, and poor white people. That's what he did. He thought it was funny, and it was. That's what he did. It's deeper than that, but yeah. I mean, laugh my ass off. Wait, how? The story is like these two guys hitting each other, pretending they're in the Star Wars, and saying, "Hey, I think you went full force on that one." Are you fucking joking?
And then in that case, like, I'm not.
It was funny. I loved it. I'm not saying I wouldn't watch it again. I would. It was one of the best lol cow documentaries ever.
Doing that. You seeing that happen right now with World of T-shirts? There's a lot of people who think they're like doing it responsibly or respectfully, and it's just hell. It's just like, what the f is any of this shit?
Bro, what is going on? Anissa legitimately convinced him his entire
who is that Pegasus? He's a big phony.
Being as a person is bad.
Did I once say my entire being is bad?
Boy, imagine. He's getting one guide by the entire internet.
You're allowed to be critical of yourself and the content you're making. You would benefit from being a little...
I don't think I would benefit from anything that you've taken on in the last 5 years. I think I would actually go backwards.
Critical of the content you're making. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, actually comment on what I was talking about. Do you agree or disagree with a statement that you should be making videos and documentaries about people who are mentally disabled?
Look at the anger.
Still up on his channel. That's surprising.
Are you embarrassed by...
Watch this. I just give you some kind of fucking... Listen to this.
Because you are encouraged by your fan base to do so. Do you agree with that? Make a statement a little critical of the content you're making. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, actually comment on what I was talking about. Do you agree or disagree with a statement that you should be making videos and documentaries about people who are mentally disabled because you are encouraged by your fan base to do so? Do you agree with that? Maybe engage with the prompt.
And fellas.
They're hyper into it, I guess you could say. For me, it'd be stuff like Harry Potter, but I don't mind it one bit.
Yeah.
You know, I can get into it any day, anytime.
The Force is a weak institution under your side.
Are you embarrassed at all by the videos you upload?
Not exactly, no.
Are you embarrassed by, I don't know, being into Star Wars as much as you are being a 22-year-old?
Now I've got my lightsabers, man. Why make a big deal out of loving something that people are going to hate me for loving? So what? I'm a nerd. I like Star Wars. Holy crap.
What is he doing to this guy? This guy's got an IQ of a hockey puck. What is he doing? He's doing the same shit.
And even fillettes, all right? Never.
This guy's got an IQ of a hockey puck too, but at least he knows what he's doing. He's just a YouTuber and he's okay with it.
Just listen up, all right? Never let your partner actually change you this much. Never let them convince you that you are so bad as a person. Like everything you do, the way you act, everything you believe is bad, and you must agree.
He is a moron. I'll give him that.
Agree to their way of life, everything they do. Obviously.
Why do you think that she thinks everything I do?
Why are you arguing with this jackass, this 21-year-old jackass? He's a moron. He just says shit. He's literally an algorithm writer. And very good at it, by the way. Why would you feel the need to answer? So you are so insecure, it's pathetic.
It was bad. I'm like, man, these people have fucking drank the Kool-Aid to a disgusting degree.
Obviously, if there's legitimate...
He's arguing with the guy that's grifting off of his shit. I mean, literally grifting off his shit. He knows what he's doing. So does PPP. So do all these guys. What you think if you shine a light on it, and then they're like, "Oh my god, I'm a grifter." No, they know it.
Criticism taken into account.
That Ebenezer Scrooge moment.
Yeah, I know. Like he did
after he sees the 3 fucking ghosts.
He's gonna have it. Look, what's gonna happen to me? What happened to me? What happened to me? What happened to you is all about you. I mean, I think Idubbbz was always, probably even before the good old days, just completely self-involved.
Or whatever, but this is legitimately tragic. He cannot be proud of a single thing he's ever done in his entire...
This guy's practically a fucking teenager.
...entire life. He just feels guilty about all of it because of Anissa.
Dude, I'm proud of plenty of things. I'm not just gonna go on...
It's like he's arguing with his own chat.
...stream and declare it. Like, what do you... Like, it's so...
I should rename this. Fucking Idubbbz argues with his chat. You know?
Boring. Like, I don't want to talk about how proud I am of making the Airsoft Fatty documentary.
No, I got it.
Like, do you guys really need me to fucking bloviate about how I really enjoyed following?
Oh, I have fucking OBS open. That's a fucking problem. What an idiot.
Oh my god.
The narrative structure of a fatty battling with his friends in Battle Creek.
It was my opinion that some of your content in the past was actually good before. It was actually logical. You made some good points. You don't need to feel so bad about every single thing, you know.
I don't think he ever made any good points at all. I think it was, well, he did make good points, but in a comedic context, they were funny.
Maybe you did some bad shit. You said some slurs. That shit was bad. Whatever.
Dude.
Oh, what a phony.
Dude, I know. I just...
Nick is going to be laughing as he's arguing with the Pegasus guy. Nobody in commentary really respects him outside the money he pulled in.
Nick is
so
going
frustrating.
to fucking tear this thing apart.
Oh my God. You think I can't even do this justice.
I just want to say, like, a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about are going to be upsetting, or they're going to be a downer to you, because that's interesting. I don't know if it's because I have a higher threshold. It kind of feels like I do, right?
No.
A lot of the things that...
No. The threshold, you wouldn't. Here's the thing, if you had a higher threshold, you would be thinking how to use this for funny content. You sound like a whiny bitch. And you sound like you're fucking completely detached. And you're hearing something that nobody else is hearing. It's like taking PPP literally. What a fucking dipshit. I mean, I got to be honest with you. If PPP could ever do a fucking backflip, which is never, I bet he could do it now. Because he has got to be over the fucking moon that you put this higher profile on him. I got to see how much fucking hits does this have already. I got to 14. Okay, I got to see this.
Just like implanted.
Only 10,000. It's interesting how many hits this gets. Does he think that like they're all going to stop? Unbelievable.
These commentators are commenting on is they're saying like, oh my gosh, that would crush me basically if my wife described me in that way or said that about me. And it's like, okay, it would hurt you.
Your wife fucking said you'd fucking have shit stains in front of 30,000 people. Go fuck yourself. If that doesn't humiliate you, there's something wrong with you. Jesus Christ. But no, I can take that on the chin. I'm a real man. Get the fuck out of here.
You're feeling bad.
No, I'm the
You think
insecure
that I'm
one.
feeling those same feelings that you're
No, I'm
feeling.
sure you're not.
I'm not.
Yeah, I know. You feel like doing what you're told.
Shit to your content as well. You're legitimately, fighting against like evil people and shit like that.
Because I'm sensing this guy as being his own version of sincere, because
He's not. He is just trying to cash in. Have you seen Pegasus's content? I don't think Pegasus. I mean, if you got him on a stream, he would try to keep his whole fan base together. But let's see. How do you spell Pegasus? Yeah, there it is. Look at this fucking guy. Look at this fucking guy. This is all you got to do. He is a professional YouTuber. That's it. It is the road to money. That's it. Now, he'd deny this, but privately he wouldn't. What do you think this is? Even when people were making fun of, even when stole his thing, he still kept this shit up. Because it works. He's a professional YouTuber. Professional 100% are the worst because they have no soul. And he is the soulless fuck. You couldn't have met a person that is less sincere than this guy. I almost respect his game. I respect his grift like I respect Jeremy's grift. But my problem with these guys is like when they pretend I gotta, take them seriously. Because I don't give a fuck. I know more subs than you, so no, you suck. You're simple, repetitive, and formulaic. I don't have to say that they're good. You're arguing with this guy who's just trying to cash in.
Honestly think, I don't know how old this guy is, but I'm going to say a teenager, a teenage commentary YouTuber. I'm going to say that their version of sincere is going to look very different.
There is how come you can't, there is nothing about that kid that's mildly sincere. Nothing. He is simply at all times hoping to tell his audience what they already know or what they want to hear. That's it. How do you not know this reaching the levels of YouTube that you did? I don't understand it. It's got to be brain damage.
Yeah.
Or it's brain damage or like a cult type thing going on. That's the only thing that makes even a mild bit of sense.
Well, he did get in bed with Hassan, so that's a possibility.
Now, that's because, well, God, I mean, that even looks like it's from his wife. You know? Jesus Christ. Boxing was the worst fucking move ever. Oh no, it's gone. What happened? No. No, why won't it work?
Rip.
That's gone.
We're being censored. Idubbbz is censoring the chat.
There it is. Take 3 times. I hate this fucking thing. What the fuck?
Different than mine. I'll take what I can get right now from
fix it, Genie. Get to work.
This guy. When I'm giving my actual authentic take about something, you don't need to put the blame on my wife. You don't need to say that she's controlling me. This is very...
Well, you do realize that you've done a fucking 180. And whether that's true or not, and I can't prove it is, the only evidence I have is you said you liked the band and wouldn't listen to them anymore because she told you to. That's on... what happened? Was it last week? Like days ago? Was it even 7 days ago?
Off base. People who are in relationships, they communicate, they talk. This is just the reality.
Well, not if you're married to a German, but go ahead. Do explain to me what it's like being married to a North American.
Of getting in a
present company excluded. Excuse me.
Relationship and becoming more enmeshed.
I'm sure that you're going to make some man very, very happy. But look, it's everybody except Jeannie is going to make you miserable. Marry a European girl or a Chinese girl or anybody that's not from Australia, the UK, or the United States. All the rest of the girls go for it.
Like it happens. You know, if we
Californians aren't American.
Eventually have a kid together, like it's very important that we're on the same page and that we communicate.
Yeah, you bet your boots, boy, because you have that kid and that she takes that away. I don't even wish that on him. Because, oh boy. Because you know what he's going to have? Like, my wife left me and took the kid. It's like, oh, Alexa, fucking that bitch, what have you. There is no tapes of me telling me everybody what a wonderful person she was.
Yeah.
There's nothing out there. Here's what they have of me. I'm like, so you think she's the one? Fucking hope so. Seems like it. You know, they asked me about Andy? Same thing. Well, I'll give it another shot. That's it. I didn't put that much thought into it. I know things can go awry. He probably actually would. I bet balls to bones. If you put a gun to his head and said to him, will she leave you? He would say, no, she wouldn't. I have no doubt that he loves her. None. No doubt in my mind that he loves that woman terribly. I also have no doubt he has no experience with women and hadn't been burned by them enough.
Communicate. I know it might...
Literally, that's why you date. To find out how horrible actually, not even how to find out the opposite sex is horrible, to find which ones fit the horrible profile. That's why you date. Because those bad things you identify in one partner, I'm sorry, people are pretty fucking, my experience. If one guy does one thing and another guy does a similar thing, they probably do the same thing. There's certain behavior patterns that women and men have that you know to avoid over your experience with dating.
Feel like you have some outsider insight, but it is just very wrong.
Hi, Dubbbz kid. Hey, Dad, who's this Sam Hyde fella? He seems kind of like a cool guy.
I feel very free to speak my truth. Yeah, I agree, Bri.
Do you want to know why this shit makes me so mad? Because there was a point in time back in OnlyFans season 1 where I was like, dude, Idubbbz is the fucking man. Such a chill guy. So down to earth. Loved meeting him in real life. Loved playing games with him. This guy was the fucking man.
I think Tectone is remembering this in a kind of a weird way. It seems like he's very nostalgic and happy about it. He's being very over the top of how epic I was. But by this time, everyone had like decided that Anissa controls my life and that I'm a beta male soy cuck boy. So it actually is very funny that he's coming out now saying like, man, he was the man just 2 years ago. It's like, dude, the fucking cat was out of the bag 2 years ago. Also,
no, Tactone will say anything. He's another just a YouTuber, if you ask me. I know I'm going to make what's-his-face unhappy. Tactone rubs me the wrong way. I can't really put my finger on it completely, but
it's weird.
I know that's the wrong thing to say because he probably, he'd be right up your alley. Something, get a bad vibe from Tactone. I think he's in it. He's in it to win it in good form. He's like Pegasus. Not as phony, but.
Because I didn't play games with him other than we were in the same guild. I don't know. I think he's just trying to add on to this narrative that the internet likes of, man, he used to be so awesome. He was so cool. And then he
why is that not? I think I like this. Why do you think that's true? I mean, Star Wars used to be cool. Now it sucks. Why is that like impossible?
And got corrupted.
You've made an entire thing about how much you've changed over the last couple of years. Since the OnlyFans thing, you've been telling people, I've changed. I'm different. I don't like the people that used to support me. Hey, Warren, I haven't seen you for forever. Good to see you. I'm different. I like, and then people don't like, all right, you're different. We don't like it. It sucks. It's a new Coke. And you can't have that opinion?
That fucking bitch.
He was one of my favorite content creators of all time.
Mine too.
And
I don't think I'm being insincere at all.
See that this is what he became. I mean, this guy inspired me to do content. Like my breakdowns on people's entire character.
Listen, I'm not a huge fucking fan of Tactone, but I'm absolutely sure he's telling the truth right now.
Was inspired by Idubbbz. And it's so lame. Like to see what one woman's pussy and Hassan can do to a motherfucker is insane to me. And if he just would have,
I just don't disagree.
Remained true to himself, he wouldn't have ended up this husk of a man he is today, and probably would have way more viewers and wouldn't having to be making content that he hates for money. It's just.
I disagree with you there. I think he likes making this content because he gets to show everyone how much he's grown. Because all his content from the very beginning is about him. This guy has gotten too much dopamine over the years. The problem is the old version got a little bland, doesn't get the kick. Smoke too many cigarettes, you don't feel that lightheadedness anymore. He's switching brands right now, having an allergic reaction to it.
This is such fucking cope, man. Like hearing tech.
Is it? What is he coping about? He's just telling his truth. You look ridiculous. He doesn't like it. You used to be cool. What is he coping about? Where is the problem that he needs to cope with? Or people just say that. I don't. Fucking Queen does it all the time. Oh, this is pure cope. They've been never explained. What is the cope? Coping means you're trying to come to terms with something. So you're saying fucking crazy shit to fucking deal with it. What's crazy about what he said?
Tone say it. It's just like, it's reminding me how many times I've heard this fucking script. These people cannot fathom.
You can't fathom that people feel that way. And that why it's completely legitimate to feel that way. And even if it doesn't, even if they shouldn't feel that way, and I've seen that in the public before. Like your reality is as being a public figure, an online public figure that is scrutinized. That is the audience that the audience is turning to you. The ones that you're supposed to entertain, you no longer entertain. I mean, do you really think, and again, you think you're just so good that you could just spout the stuff that is like went out of style in what, 2015, 2016 with this SJW nonsense? Stuff that you're talking about, issues that you're completely unqualified to talk about. And it's not like you're just spitting out an opinion. You're entitled to that. It's truly unbelievable. I mean, you told us Hassan is like a sophisticated guy. Anybody with fucking 2 IQ points can see that's not the case. He's a good-looking guy spitting fucking commie propaganda. That's all he is. Ask Kutch. All you have to do is not agree with the guy, and you get all his commie little friends coming after you.
The based epic N-word guy has changed his mind over time. It's got to be a woman's pussy or Hassan. I think if they accept that I came to that decision on my own, they have to reckon with some demons of their own. Like it's hard to
what demon would I have to reckon with? I bet I'm not.
The fact that I've taken this journey and it's not one I regret. It's actually one that I've felt better.
This is like, to me. I think this is coping. This whole video is a giant cope. I don't use that word very much because people just use that to really shut up people. It's just kind of a, what do you call that when you call people somebody a name? I can't. It's an ad hom at this point. You know, that's all it is. It's an ad hom. But this is a coping thing. People say stuff about my wife and our relationship, and this is how I'm coping with it. This is how I'm dealing with it. I'm going to prove them wrong, even though everybody told them, and it's just, I don't know, objectively true that this is not the best way to handle it if you want to become popular in the space. And if you don't want to become popular in the space, you're not a professional anymore.
After doing.
And Tectone is right. This guy is such a disappointment. Like, Idubbbz calling people incels when the first woman he met literally destroyed, like, took over.
Please said I'm so wanting Idubbbz to say, I smashed tons of pussy before Anissa. Please. Is there a God? Or is he going to say something like, you don't know that? You don't know that. You don't know about, like, you don't know that, which make me think it is his first one. Like, oh, he's not, Connor. He's not. I didn't watch this. I swear to God, if anybody thinks for a minute that I'm setting up, oh God, hold on.
For his life and destroyed him, dude.
I don't know if this is your own theory or if it's just like implanted in your brain from all the other hate videos, but Anissa is not the first person, not the first woman I've met.
Yes! Woo! Woo! Oh my God, we won the Stanley Cup! Damn! Holy shit! We did it! Unbelievable! That's absolutely unbelievable!
Now, hold on. He didn't say that he was smashing me. He just said that he was.
He said it was his verse. It wasn't. How could you possibly be secure and say that? You can't. Oh, I gotta hear it again.
I don't know if this is your own theory or if it's just like implanted in your brain from all the other hate videos.
I got tons of trim. I got tons of poon. I banged Jeannie. I'm so.
Literally destroyed, like, took over his life and destroyed him.
Oh, come on. You totally would have, like, 10 years ago.
I don't know if this is your
Yeah. Well, that would be really gross, though, for him because you were like a kid. But, well, whatever.
own theory or if it's just like implanted in your brain from all the other hate videos.
But if you were your age now, you totally banged him 10 years ago. Oh, my God. I cannot believe he did this. This is like what was that? Did they made fun of guys like this years ago on Saturday Night Live? Weren't they doing like I just had sex? What's his name? Sandberg? Didn't he do a song like that?
Yeah, Lonely
like,
Island.
Yeah, he was making fun of people like this. I just had sex. Oh, that's so funny. Funny. This is like my heart is beating. Hold on. I literally got to. I cannot believe this. Oh my God, it's so great. Wow.
Anissa is not the first person or not the first woman I've met.
No, I'm not a virgin. A 30-fucking-year-old man said that. Now, I figured back in 2016, 2015, 2017, I figured this guy's banging his brains out for sure. He's the biggest star on YouTube. I don't know anymore.
I've met plenty of other women.
Ooh, he had mad pussy.
Certainly not the first woman I've dated, and certainly not the first woman I've had sex with.
He said it.
I will admit that she is the first woman I married.
I have to watch Nick. Please. Hold on a second. I got to write Nick. Actually, I'm going to send him. I'm going to send a message right now. I got it. Oh, please. I hope I'm in time.
Okay, buddy.
Hold on. If you had any plans to watch the Idubbbz video before you stream it live, I swear on both my children's eyeballs, that will be the biggest mistake of your life. Nick, you need to watch that cold for the first time. You don't need anybody spoiling it for you. Do not look at Twitter, because I'm doing this live, by the way, so they're all going to spoil it for you, okay? Do not see anything. Just go live. Turn off Twitter, turn off everything, and just go live normal time on the Idubbbz. Trust me. If you have already watched it, you have lost. There you go. I tried, guys.
Also, there are a lot of grown men out there who were outraged to find out that I changed my last name from Washburn.
I just thought it was fucking funny, to be honest. He's making you seem like a cuck.
Jama when I married Anissa.
Who took his wife's last name, taking Anissa's last name, taking your wife's last name.
All he did was put all these fucking these commentators on a pedestal. Nothing bad's going to happen to them. Nothing. I honestly believe that Keno's Casino's numbers are going to double after this.
Name?
He's taken her last name.
Because there's probably people watching Idubbbz. God, I wish maybe this one. I don't know. Click. Maybe I'll check these fucking guys out.
His last name?
The last name, the story. Okay. Oh, yeah, there's so many. I forgot.
I think some of these people think I'm trying to push a woke
Dibby Dipship. Idubbbz gets a lot of... Yes, he does, sir.
agenda or some shit. But I don't give a fuck what anyone does with their own life.
Why would you have to tell me? If you took her name for whatever reason, I was like, maybe you had an abusive family or something. I could... It's the one instance I might do that. I don't think then. But, I mean, all right, where I could... I wouldn't do it, but, like, I could see where somebody would. You know, maybe somebody's abandoned or adopted and like, fuck this. And maybe you're doing the father a favor or some shit. So like let's say you're adopted, your kid, you got dumped off in an orphanage or something, you grew up, you have this fucking name, O'Connor O'Reilly, you have no connection to, you don't know anything about your history. You marry this girl and maybe you want to do a favor to her dad and that wants to, maybe he doesn't have any sons. That's the only scenario where I think it's like acceptable. You have no connection to your family. Your last name doesn't mean shit to you. You have no idea about your identity or background. You love a girl, and what do I care about my last name? Fucking, my father. I almost said Schwiegervater. I almost said in German. My father-in-law, who I'm just like my best bud, because I love my father-in-law. By the way, his name's Wolfgang. How badass is that, right? Like. You want to do him a favor. That's like the only scenario I can think. I don't think I'd do it again. I think if Wolfgang came to me and says, could you please? Nah, sorry, Wolfgang, you out of luck. You stuck out of luck, buddy. Should have had a boy.
This is what I chose to do because I like her last name better.
Okay.
When my rancid boxing coach and his wife decided to go on the H3 podcast.
That really pissed him off.
As like this mutual exchange of talking shit about Anissa and I in exchange for $5,000.
That's not what happened, but we'll go with that.
That was sort of under the premise that I owed them some sort of bonus money.
Yeah, I mean, like we were also promised a bonus on CC1 and we never got it. But because Michael was so nice, he didn't want to like make Ian feel uncomfortable and ask Ian and Anissa about it.
And I was always under the assumption that there was no bonus because even though he told me there was a bonus, he then disappeared for 6 months and I never saw him. So I was like, was there a bonus or was there not a bonus?
There was never a bonus. I never spoke to these losers about a bonus. I was paying these people an hourly rate to do the job that I asked for them to do, and they got paid. This fucking loser with the...
Yeah, you know what, though? The fact that you took your wife's name, the fact that you sit there and you're screaming at the top of your lungs that she has no influence on you, even though last week we can say, I can't listen to a band I like because supposedly my wife doesn't like them because they're too close to Israel. Okay, the fact that they might not... But thank you, Tippy Dipshit. I appreciate it. Wow, geez, you've been very generous. maybe, just fucking maybe, they won't believe you because they just don't think you're a man. A man keeps his word, or he should. Like, I don't know. Maybe this guy's lying. Maybe Idubbbz is lying. Guess who's going to win in the court of public opinion? This guy. Every time. Whether he's telling the truth or not. Because Idubbbz seems kind of, I don't know. I think I have a sophisticated word for it. Gay. He's kind of gay.
Beard got paid $32,000 for training an influencer to box, and she got paid $9,000 to film some of it. They conveniently never talked to either one of us about it.
You confronted about that? You asked them, or you didn't want to
I just let it be.
Because I'm the same.
They convenently don't have any text messages or emails or contracts that have anything to do with bonus money because that conversation.
Well, I mean, could you have given them your word? And maybe they said maybe they were tricky and got if we say there's a bonus, maybe H3 not H3 like promising it ahead of time, but if we say this, maybe H3 will throw the money. He's done this before, which he has. It could be, maybe. It's kind of up to you to believe it. I don't know what to believe. I don't really give a flying fuck. It's $5,000. Who gives a shit?
Didn't happen. They are.
But I only have your word, and you're whacked in the fucking head. So I don't know.
Lying to Ethan and his crew, and they're lying to the audience.
Okay.
How is it that we put on this great event? We raised $1.3 million for charity, and he promised us a bonus. And then right after the event, he just kind of pretend like he's too busy to check in with us.
Too busy to check.
Maybe because he didn't want to pay.
Check in with you. I don't need to fucking check in with you. You're not my parents. What the fuck are you talking about? You weren't promised a bonus. I was doing my own shit. Why the fuck would I want to spend my time with you when I'm filming a show with Dax Flame? You guys are fucking losers.
You confronted.
Wait a minute. Is any video out there of him saying they're the greatest? Usually when you do this kind of athletic endeavor, you usually get pretty close with the trainer. If you don't, it's instant. You'll drop them, not use them twice. I don't want to hang out with you guys because you're losers. Well, if you're really into what you're doing, and you work with him in twice, right? Am I right? He was his trainer both times. Yeah. Why would you say that? Why wouldn't you say, I really liked you guys, and just because I didn't hook up with you, doesn't mean I want to. I was just doing A, B, and C, and I don't really appreciate you going on to Ethan telling him a bunch of bullshit about a bonus. Not like your type is beneath me, which is essentially what he's saying. That's bizarre.
This is also the same guy that said like my silence means something. Not like 3-4 videos ago, to Ethan. So now it's like, oh well, they took your silence as.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, maybe they took your silence as your jerk off. But he's saying right now, I'm not hanging out with you because you people are losers. You're beneath me. I don't hang out with people that are like as uncool as you, even though I hired you twice. If they were so uncool, and usually I don't care if you're paying the guy enough. You're doing something like boxing. How much you want to bet after he got his ass kicked in the first fight and cried when he lost that he didn't brace his trainer? I wonder if there's video of it. If they're such losers, why'd you hire him? Yeah, for the first two, exactly. But he's basically saying, I didn't want to hang out with you. I didn't want to touch base with you because you aren't cool. You are losers. It makes me think they're fucking telling the truth. Because what a shift.
You're not my parents. What the fuck are you talking about? You weren't promised a bonus. I was doing my own shit. Why the fuck would I want to spend my time with you when I'm filming a show with Dax?
Why the fuck would I want to spend my time with you? With you? I don't know. Maybe you're just avoiding. Maybe you said there was a bonus and you wanted to fucking avoid them. I don't know. Maybe that came out of your mouth. Your word is a man, but I know that doesn't mean much in your world. You have empathy now.
Flame, you guys are fucking losers.
You confronted about that? You asked them, or you didn't want to?
No.
You're a loser. You lost both fights.
I just let it be.
Because I'm the same.
If it was promised to you, if this imaginary bonus was promised to you, that should give you a lot of confidence to at least say, bonus? That's potentially a lot of money for you, you know, in this.
Oh my God. That's potentially a lot of money for you. Like they're poor schlups. Wow. Now we're going to do like Mr. Empathy is also going to play like your low class. Wow.
This fictional scenario where you were promised a bonus, surely it makes sense to at least inquire if it was promised to you, right? Because I'd been consistently paying you day after day for all the work.
His eyes are going 3 different directions.
Work you were doing. So if I never missed a payment for you and your wife and a bonus was promised.
He's halfway right here. If they said something, you know, you owe me a fucking bonus. You're supposed to go out and get it. He's not 100% wrong here.
At some point, then don't you think it would be pretty fucking obvious and apparent that you should text me? Hey,
there's some truth in that. But here's the thing. If you remembered you said it, you should have paid him too.
Hey, what about that bonus? Of course, but there was no bonus because you're fucking lying. Like, fuck these crooks.
So he's acting like he proved it. It's just your word against his. Like, by virtue of saying there was no bonus. So,
good people. They came on this podcast. They used this bonus thing as some sort of like weird exchange of like, yeah, we can't go on the podcast and just talk blatant.
Let me tell you something. That bonus never came up. They had you fucking dead to rights.
I thought they showed screenshots about it, but I could be wrong.
No, I don't think. I don't think he'd be. Boy, that'd be really funny if they did. No, it probably was type of thing. And things. You know, you guys are doing great. I think I'll give you a bonus, 5,000. Right? It was just kind of said out of nowhere, and then he forgot about it, or he said it. The relationship was good, but by the end, especially the second time around, the second time around. The relationship was strained.
Shit about our clients. So what we're instead going to do is pretend like we were stiffed by our clients after they promised us a windfall of cash. There's so many other.
I thought it was a little money. It was a lot. It was money for people like them. It wasn't a windfall of cash.
Other truthful things that they could have focused on the podcast that would have made me look like a bitch to a certain, sector.
What do you care? I thought you didn't care. I thought you're confident. You're confident about your woman. You're confident about your life. These people are beneath you. Why do you need the video? Oh, I know. You're used to fucking people kissing your ass. And that doesn't happen anymore. And you can't figure it out because you actually have convinced yourself that you're some kind of great person now, more so than before. Let me tell you something about YouTube and entertainment in general. You are only as good as your last paycheck. You are only as good as whether people like you or not. And here's the sad thing. People that get platforms, they come to the conclusion that the people actually like who they are. Stop entertaining them. See how fast they turn. And I know that from personal experience because as soon as I would hit the YouTuber or criticize the one YouTuber that everybody liked, oh man, I'd have people that were sending me hundreds of dollars, sometimes in one case, thousands. And as soon as I said something bad about Charlie, I'll never listen to you again. Boy, Tommy, you're unhinged this time. Even though I said the same type of things and been just as critical about other YouTubers. That was okay. As soon as I got to your guy, stop entertaining them. See what happens. The fans don't give a fuck. They just want what they want out of you. And I accept that fucking contract. It sucks. It feels a little cold, but you deal with it. And you know what? When you find that out, when you find out they just want to be entertained and that's it, and they really don't give a shit about you deep down, they might want to be next to you or be seen with you or be in a chat with you or something like that. But at the end of the day, they want fucking whatever entertainment you provide. You have to treat them right. Even after that. It's kind of the customer's already right, even if they're assholes. Yeah, that's the way it works. Yeah, Tommy, proxies, you've seen it 1,000 times in here. How many people have been in here for like months or years and Ethan Klein sucks. I'm out of here. You've all seen it. You've all seen it. If you're not entertaining, you're done. If they don't like the change you made, I mean, I can think of like Metallica, you know, like everybody said when the Black Album came out, they weren't the same, and they weren't. James' voice changed, the direction changed. They wanted to do different stuff, and some people hung on, and some people, like me, just listen to the old records. You decided to, you know, put out your Black Album, you know, and it's all fucking Unforgiven 2 from here. Jippy dipshit, Jesus Christ. You didn't give me that fucking money. Why don't you give it on the other one? God, stop giving it to YouTube. Thank you so much, though. I appreciate you, Diffie. A lot. My God.
The internet. One
I'm
of the
gonna buy another jersey now.
things being me crying after a tough sparring session. Like, that's truthful.
Did you say he cried?
Oh, we had to have a meeting.
So after that, so he was crying at the.
Oh my God! She's laughing at him crying. She's a boxing coach. She has a real man for a husband. They probably laugh at guys like that all the time. Oh, look at this horrible fucking Asian woman.
Gym.
It's okay to.
Is he not going to bring up the forced to marry thing?
Oh my God.
Oh my God! What a bitch.
The vitriol. You have to rewind like 5 seconds here and just play it.
Hold on a second.
Like, that's truthful.
Did you say he cried?
We had to have a meeting.
So after that, so he was crying at the gym.
Yeah, that's supposed to be. How dare he laugh at items? I'm thinking I'm laughing too, and so are most people. And by the way, a fucking like in shape chick who's dating this like manly fucking bearded dude. She probably sees guys. There are women, especially girls that date those super fit guys. They have no fucking time for tears in men. None. It's funny that she's laughing. That's the type of girl. You know who wouldn't laugh? A librarian. You know, wouldn't laugh somebody who was into, I don't know, gender studies. They might feel some kind of sympathy for it. And then they fuck your friend. You know?
It's okay
right? Yeah, that's right. I really I've been really feeling it. Now I'm going to blow the quarterback.
Cry, but it's not okay for him to cry. Now, to the crew of the H3 podcast, I have something important to say. I think you are all pieces of shit.
Oh, wow. Who cares?
All right, everyone, that is going to do it for this episode of Idubbbz Complains. If you want to hear me complaining live in your ears, particularly today, if you're watching this video the day it comes out, go and check out my Twitch live stream. I'll put a link in the description. I am going to be reacting to the H3 podcast where my rat coach and his rat wife are being nasty rats together. So go give it a watch, give it a listen, and I'll, probably for the rest of this month, I will be
2K right now. This thing's been up, what, hour, 2 hours already? 2K.
By the way, his rat wife, the guy that he's talking about, was human trafficked. Thought I mentioned that for the reason of that.
Yeah, no, but he wasn't interested in that. That wasn't a thing that he was interested in. All right, look at this right now. This is one of the biggest entertainers on the planet. He was with Mixer. What was that Mixer? What was that big thing that all the big YouTubers were on at one point? I forget. The Disney. Look at that. That's fucking amazing. Look how Live beats this. One of the biggest YouTubers ever. Look how Live will probably beat this now. And all it just means like you're bitching.
Okay, buddy. Reacting to
Dippy dipshit. Put it on the other one. God, put the money directly in my pocket, please. Thank you, Dippy dipshit.
I do think because of his 50 donos, technically we've met the Love Phones goal because it was $10,
right,
but he's been sending 50s.
Yeah, we're doing Love Phones. All right, fair enough. All right, yeah. Well, the goal is
he's sent so many. It only shows 6, but it's because he's he's donated.
All right, we'll give a
at least $200.
You win. We're doing Love Phones. You win. Tism Phones coming out. Probably got to do it soon while we're hot. Maybe do this weekend. We got to plan my birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Dippy Dipshit. I really, really appreciate you. My great googly moogly. I don't know. Hey, phone calls and I'm going to bed because I'm going to go to bed. Well, I do want to play fucking Daisy, but I really need to go to bed. I'm dead on Dave's fucking sending me messages. Hold on a second.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, we've got somebody who's checking their mic.
Send it to the other one. You're giving it to. Please send me to Streamlabs. Please, please, please. No problem. Hey, it's just my wife wanted to know. I don't fucking care. I know it's not easy to get those flights, so you just kind of go with the flow. So it's not a big deal. We just want as much heads up as we can handle. Dead on Dave is coming back to Germany. Yeah. Thank you, Dippy Dipshit. Third Eye. Hello, Third Eye.
Yippee. Oh, hello.
How are you? How can I help?
Scared me.
Can I help you?
I'm good. Yes, you can help me. No,
Sure.
I'm joking. Yeah, I just think that this man needs to go crawl back into another hole, like where he's been in his basement. This man needs to go back into his basement and stop because he is making it so much worse.
Do you ever think that maybe he's not? I see. I don't know. I think he's like. I think we're all like misjudging him a bit. I think he is
Okay.
such a self-important jerk off
Yeah.
that it's,
I mean,
that he's looking at this and going, "Perfect. I got it. I got him." That's what I think he's doing.
No,
I don't. Yeah, I do.
yeah.
I think he's doing it because he's done it too many times. If this was one
No,
thing,
no,
all right, I blow that
yeah.
video, but he keeps doing it.
But you think if you're getting this, like, I really think that this man is insane. Because if you keep on trying to do something 1,000 million, 100 million damn times, and you're getting the same damn result, then why are you being crazy? That's crazy.
Bingo. He's got brain damage. He's crazy, or he's ideological captured in a cult-like way. It's only 3 explanations I can think.
I think it's all 3.
And that's not impossible either.
I think
that's
it's a
not
combination
impossible
of all 3.
Yeah, it's ideological captured. I mean, maybe he's easily like super agreeable guy. Maybe he's like easily bullied by his wife. I don't know. It really doesn't matter. It's so funny. I am totally like you get it. You see a guy getting bullied by his wife, him talk about it live, and then he has to make a video saying, "Look, my wife doesn't bully me," even though there's all this shit out there.
Yeah.
And then go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I also wanted to say that particularly like him talking about the gorgeous Gabe thing. If I have a partner, if my partner straight up like literally said that was talking to someone else or even publicly that I had a crush on someone else, I think he was embarrassing her, and obviously she's way more like humiliating on him. But
in fairness,
such an embarrassing relationship. Yes,
in
100%.
fairness,
You
we
actually don't need to interact.
In
with
fairness
people ever.
to him, thanks so much, River. I appreciate it.
Privata
We
donated
gonna breakfast and beer,
$10.
maybe.
Are we going to get Abi and breakfast reunion?
Yeah, why not? We'll do an SFTP though. I don't think we're gonna do on that channel. Yeah, why not? What was I talking about? I had a really good point and River interrupted. Thanks for your $10. I do appreciate it. Oh fuck! What was I gonna say to you? God damn it! It's I was born a man. I can only do one thing at a time.
Oh, I said something about humiliating, like that he humiliated her in that instance.
Oh
I feel like,
no! Here's
but-
the thing. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Now I do remember. In fairness to him, we don't know if that happened or not.
We don't know.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
and
we don't know
I
that.
would 100%. I still think that even bringing that up, even if there's a slight possibility, I still think that that's weird. I just think that the aspect of making a video about his relationship in general, like the video before, this video, all the videos where he mentions his wife, I think it's weird and unnecessary. Don't put your relationship on the internet if you don't want people to look at it and micro-analyze it.
Unless it is necessary. Have you thought of that?
I mean, probably. It probably makes money.
No.
It's probably more.
No.
Wait.
Maybe it's necessary.
Oh, because his wife wants that.
Yeah, his wife wants
You're right. You're right.
Here's the thing,
There's
like,
the possibilities.
here's the thing, like everybody thinks that and women don't work like this, at least in my experience. They don't come right out and say, make the video defending me.
Oh no, it's
they do a bunch of other annoying shit that they want you to figure out.
Honey, it would really make me feel so much better if you I just think won't stop hurting my feelings, please. Like
No. That's too direct. It would be more like, you clearly have never lived or dated a woman. Yeah, this would be like, boy, I would hate if you made a video defending me and then just say it a lot. Isn't it a great thing that you didn't make that video defending my honor? That's the way
I know they're gonna be so mad if you make this video.
Yeah, they're gonna. You're never gonna. That's really. Yeah, now you're on to it. Now you're thinking like a chick, right? Yeah, boy. I'm glad you didn't make that video because they would just ate you alive. You never would have been able to take it. I'll prove you. Yeah, you go.
Yeah,
you got it. Bow bow. I don't know. That's a theory. That's
it's just weird.
All right, Third Eye. I have to take some other.
That's all I had to say.
All right, thank you.
You're good.
Nice call.
Thank
Talk
you.
to soon.
Bye.
Bye. That chick digs me, by the way. So wait a minute, Ghost Gaming. Hang on. Hang on. What do you got, Sim Man?
I was just wondering, did you see any of the live stream he's been doing?
I saw it here, but I wouldn't bother listening to it. What can you give us an idea? He looks like he's, I don't know, let's watch it.
Michael is talking to me in this moment. So I don't want to get lost in the sauce. You can essentially hear Alex's coach doing the same thing, right? Like, this is what boxing is. We needed to convene after because I wasn't doing very well based on my abilities, based on what I had been doing the week before. And so we needed to essentially problem solve what was happening. And I'm like, what we problem solved was that Michael was being a lot more aggressive in my corner in a way that he isn't when we're sparring at home in Seattle. And so it was a different experience.
Oh God, I forgot about that. He bitched about that he was mean to him, and he's doing it right there.
Mm-hmm. Mike would be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, you're not moving your head. You're not moving your head." And it got in my head and made me freeze more. So
Pause it as
that's
well.
all
Pause.
this is really meant to show.
Not only did he never have sex before Anissa, he never played a sport before Anissa.
Well, and here's the other thing. So when there was that whole sparring thing that they're talking about that he's going over right now, she was like, "Well, I trained people before. I taught sports before, all right, and I can tell you that he was being a very bad coach."
Oh God! Oh, you gotta be a follower. You gotta be a follower to post. Oh, that's fucking great. That's so funny. He thinks he's gonna get sympathy. He's sympathy baiting. Oh my God. He got yelled at. I literally, I get my kid's ass if he doesn't. All right, my kid literally made he decided to make he's facing a press from the forwards. He's a center back, and he decided to pass in front of the goal mouth, right, to another, which he did complete the pass, but it's I don't know what they call this in soccer because I'm still learning. They call this in hockey a suicide pass. It's a pass where you pass to a guy and you complete the pass right in time for him to get fucking pummeled. But in soccer, you can't pummel the guy, but you can dislodge the ball. And now the ball is dislodged in front of the net. Guess what I said to my son? What are you doing? No, I didn't say, what the fuck are you doing? Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe I didn't say, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't scream at him. But you're goddamn right. If he's a teenager, I would have said that. It's called sports. It's like that in the Army. It's like that in sport. Like, what the fuck? What planet are you from, bro? They were being very mean to me. He's literally on there right now telling everybody how mean they were and just making it worse. Dude, you just made a whole video saying you're not a bitch. Or people shouldn't call you a bitch. I know. I'll make sure everybody thinks I'm a bitch. It's got to be brain damage. It's got to be brain damage. I think I'm just going to name. I think I'm renaming. I'm sorry. It was a really good name, Genie. Now I'm going to rename it. It's Idubbbz. It's got to be brain damage.
Do you think his wife caused that brain damage?
I think his wife.
No, I think it was the boxing.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Let's take.
I gotta say.
What do you want, Ghost Gaming?
I just wanted to say he has a lot of contradictions with those two couples.
What do you mean?
I forgot. Well, you know, they invited them to dinner and everything to hang out. They ate in his place. So
That's
if these
right.
guys are so beneath him,
That's a good point.
why did they go out to dinner? Also, if he has so much evidence against these people, why doesn't he just show the receipts?
Well,
Like,
no, that's no Ghost Gaming. Think about
You
it.
actually don't
That's
need to
kinda-
interact with real
Dippy,
people ever.
dipshit. Dippy.
Idubbbz
There he did it! He did it! He
I'm
did
going
it! Thank
to
you,
fuck
dipshit.
Anisa shot.
Look, I get that money now!
Question is, has Idubbbz
Woo!
played Super Seducer? What choice is going to make next?
Thank you so much. Thanks everybody, Dave, for the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful support that Keemstar does not get 50% of. Thank you, Dippy. Oh, my man. No. It's kind of up to them. They made the accusations, up to them to show receipts. Because if it didn't happen, there would be no receipts, Ghost Gaming. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I guess that would
Can't
be
prove a negative. You know what I mean? But yeah, he doesn't have any receipts. What is he going to do? Show him? He's going to show the world what he didn't do? Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, buddy? Big man.
No, I'm good.
All the best. Hope to see you in my really exciting DayZ streams that nobody watches. Take care.
You're gonna pull out a
You
gun
come in
again
a lot. You
without
come in.
no
I meant to send the money to YouTube chat. My bit. Thanks, Tiffy. Thanks, Ghost Gaming. Appreciate you. Let's get Lynn in here, who always says mean things to me. What do you want, Lynn?
Hello.
Hello.
Where the fuck did I put my lighter?
Oh, I don't know. What are you high?
Not yet, but soon.
I'm working on it.
Hey, buddy. Anyway, you were talking about like how Ian has this like, my wife loves me. My wife loves me. Everybody, my wife loves me.
Yeah, who needs to say that?
I think it was rather simple. I think it's because his wife tells him she doesn't love him.
Oh, well, now you're kind of doing a PvP there, in fairness. You think she says, oh, by the way, honey, I don't love you?
Okay.
You think she really says that?
Maybe. I do think there's like maybe a 1% chance of that. But even if not, I think even Ian knows that her actions show 100% that she doesn't give a shit about him. And everybody is telling him, your wife doesn't give a shit about you.
Yeah, but what if he really loves her? I mean, look, I've been head over heels in love.
Does he? The first wife, the lady who, not the.
I'm sure he loves her.
Sharpest knife in the drawer.
Who would do this to themselves? Who would do all this stuff? Who would fucking if they didn't love this woman? He loves her.
I guess you can allow people to love themselves to ruin.
He loves his. Yeah. Well, it's one of two things. Either he loves her so purely and so. Like with blind, or you know what Jason Begay is? He's an actor.
No.
You know what he's famous for? Leaving Scientology. About 10, 15 years ago, he had this, and you can still watch. I don't know. He has a French last name. He's American, and he talks like this. And he talked about leaving Scientology, and it's a very raw YouTube video. You can see his German Shepherd running in the background, right? And they're asking him about, you familiar with Xenu? And when you get to a certain point, spend $1 bazillion, they get to the point where this is the part
You
can't
actually
tell
don't
anybody.
need to interact
Hold on a
with real
second.
people ever.
For STS donated $5. To be fair, with the coach being obviously much more experienced than that moron.
Yeah.
He has the responsibility during the spar as the trainer to match Ian and practice as they've previously communicated and trained.
Or he just starts pounding his corner. Really? I don't know. Like the guy's just a total. I'm sorry. Like I don't like to be so simple. Like this macho fucking bullshit. Because I don't go for all that super macho fucking shit. A lot of the guys that do that are kind of. I've seen them in the army. They're not as tough as they come off. It's fucking all as a front. They're protecting something, right? So I don't go there. Like immediately, I'm there with this guy. You're an unconscionable pussy. I mean, it's really disgusting. Like I mean, even if I felt that way, and I have felt that, I wouldn't say it. Unless it's just a humiliation fetish, like Nick DiOrio thinks.
I'm not sure about that. I don't know. I feel like that's Bo Black's kind of tainting that. It's not all Bo Blacks.
Yeah. Well, somebody's sending me I like to, when people watch me off certain things, I don't know, I wonder what this is. I get the same version. This one doesn't have a problem. Oh. No, I can't play that. No, I'll take my thumbnail maker she's working hard right now. Spoog. And she's sending me stuff. No, I can't play that. I was gonna give you guys a preview, but that's about it. All right. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. The guy's a puss. Who's that? Riveter?
Yeah.
Riveter. I think no.
It's Real Dad Hours.
Real Dad Hours. What's up? I want to go to bed. Oh well, no. Connor Gaines coming. Real Dad Hours. Shoot. All right, let me go to Connor Gaines and I'll pull him out. I'm getting a little tired here. We'll get you back later. Connor Gaines, you're on the air. How can I help you?
Oh, hey Tommy.
What's up?
Can I ask you, like I got to be honest, two things. First, one, how much you want to bet she actually wrote this? Like,
what are you, fucking Queeman? You said that Erudite wrote it.
No, like I 100% would not. I put money on it almost at this point that she wrote it.
I don't think so. I doubt it.
He's not that smart.
Nah.
But here's my honest question.
Go ahead.
Do you think like he has like, I don't know, I feel like this whole video comes off of like Will Smith punching Chris Rock in the Oscars, like he was like getting into it. He thought it was funny, and then he looks over to his wife, and his wife is like,
I think that's a good metaphor because I can't say that for sure because at least we could see Will Smith and we could see the look in his wife's face, and she didn't have to say shit for that to happen, right? And that's what I was telling that girl that called in before. That's the way women usually roll. They give you the look, right? And you know what the look is. Yeah, exactly. You don't have to. It's unspoken. These people have been together. Yeah, I don't know if that's true or not, but I think it's interesting that you bring it up because it definitely feels like the Will Smith thing, doesn't it? Yeah, it does.
It does. It does. Like, it really feels like the YouTube version of that relationship because, we all seen how, because everyone likes to, everyone focuses on the Will Smith on the Oscars thing, but they also forget about how she went on freaking that stupid Reg Couch podcast talking about how she screwed her son's best friend and she was secretly in love with Tupac.
It's actually there is a lot of people like to parallels with Yoko Ono. I think what's with Jada Pinkett Smith is a better comparison. I think you're right.
Exactly, but
right.
and on the funny side of the commentary, there's two things I have like funny comments on. One, this video kind of feels like when like somebody's in a cult and they like have them captured and then they make them say like, "I'm okay, Mom. Don't worry about me," in that pan face stare. Like that's what this video comes off as, at least to me. Like, I'm okay, and you have to go like blink twice if you're in trouble.
Yeah, you're right.
And then the final thing is, I wouldn't be surprised at this point that either him or his wife have like a humiliation fetish.
All right. I know. Thank you, Connor. Thank you. We've already gone over that.
Right,
Thank you, Connor. I didn't even get to my point before with the Xenu thing. All right, going back to the cult Xenu thing so there's two ways. His wife's either leaning on him, or he knows he needs to defend her, or he's completely ideologically bought in. Jason McGay talked about when you get to Xenu, when you pay all that money to like open your mind, and you get to Xenu, and the first thing comes across your mind, and you're like, oh my God, this church just took me for millions of dollars, and this is complete and total horseshit. If you know what Xenu is the alien that populated Earth with all of us, but it's sort of an original sin story. It's like it represented original sin, and we have these thetans in them we have to get out, and the only people who can do that is Church of Scientology. The only way you can find this out in the Church of Scientology is if you literally pay millions and millions of dollars. Your average Scientologist is not going to talk about Xenu. Right. Yeah, Lee Remini talked about it. But like what Jason McGay was saying is like once you get to Xenu, you're like, I can't believe these fucking people got me like this. So what Jason McGay said, so why do people still support it? When you get to that point and you've been so thoroughly humiliated by Xenu, it's just easier to go along. And it's easier to people to think you're just a Scientologist that believes rather than somebody who got suckered out of millions to find out some bullshit story by a guy who wrote bad science fiction telling people he was a god. It's easier to have everybody think you're nuts because at least there's something wrong with you if you're nuts. And he thinks like a lot of people, John Travolta, they know it's bullshit. Maybe, and they go through with it anyway. They go right through with it anyway. And just like, yeah, I'd rather him think I'm crazy than fucking just a sucker. And maybe that's what's happening here. Maybe that's why he has to constantly he has to constantly sit there and say, I love her, she loves me, and I don't care, and I don't do this, and I don't do. Yeah, he just wants to tell people, that, yeah, I know she's a fucking cunt, but I want you to believe that I'm just pussy whipped. So I'll just, I don't know, double down. Look, it's a harebrained theory, but people aren't about, like, people have exhibited that kind of behavior in the past. I don't know if that's the case. I think he's just captured. But that could be it. Maybe he knows. Maybe he knows she doesn't love him. Maybe he knows all that, and he's just walking through it because it's easier to say I believe in Xenu than it is holy shit. I just spend millions of dollars to find out this bullshit Xenu story. That could be going on too. I don't know. It's just a theory. I'm not.
It's one of two things. Either Idubbbz is smart and he knows, or he isn't and he doesn't.
Yeah, who knows? I'm going with he doesn't. I think he's brain damage. Red Dad Hours. What's up? How can I help you?
All right. So we're always talking about ideologically captured. I mean, okay, first off, I love my wife who tells everybody I have bad breath and shit myself. But anyways, what about geographically captured? First, she moves him away from California, says all these people are using you. We got to move up to Portland where you don't know anybody. We got to move up to Seattle where you don't know anybody.
That's a good point.
The next thing, heat starts turning up. All of a sudden, we got to move in with my parents and bump Canada.
And don't like abusive men do that to their wives? They move them all over the place?
Exactly. I've only seen a couple people bring this up.
Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, wow.
From the connections, everybody they fucking know.
Yeah.
And now he's in Canada having to take care of her dad. She can't do it. She's not fine. She's too busy making fucking gumbo or whatever the fuck they decide to make. Some fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
You know?
You're kind of right.
Now he's geographically captured. He has no money. What the fuck is going to happen if he decides to divorce it?
He doesn't
he's
even
going to take half of whatever he has left, then he's going to be homeless in fucking Alberta.
He doesn't like hockey even, so he can't even be homeless in Canada for all the best reasons.
I think he's secretly, I think deep down, he is a little bit conservative. He's a little bit old. I want to say old school.
Yeah, I wonder. What part of California is he from? Because Genie's from a conservative area, California. Where's he from? Is he from LA, or does he tell people he's from LA?
No, I think he moved down to LA when he was getting big, like everybody, all the YouTube people did.
Where is he from?
He's from San Bernardino.
Is that a conservative area?
I'm not sure because it's Southern California.
I think
so. I think it would probably be more liberal.
Okay, that's a bigger city.
I've only seen people have talked about the abuse before, and I've seen people touch on it. Move them away from everybody they know. Because here's the thing: I think it'd be a lot easier for him to split from her if he had a in-person support network.
Here's another thing about him that I just found weird. Why does he have a Southern twang to his voice? And he's from California. I always thought he was from Texas. For years, I thought he was.
Honestly, I think it's just a rural America thing. I'm from the Midwest, and
but he's not rural. But I'm looking at San Bernardino. This is far from rural. This has.
I have no clue.
Is he from there? The population. This is like I'm looking at it right now. Okay. Well, it's not as big as Wiesbaden, but we're far from rural. How much is Wiesbaden?
I don't know. He probably thinks it's cool.
Yeah, it's about the same size as my city. It's about 200,000 people. Oh, it's almost 300,000. Almost the exact same size.
Yeah, I'm from a city of a similar size, and there's people here who still do that. It's like, come on.
Well, yeah, you can have conservative people in it, but they're a little rare. But all right, well, maybe you're right. I don't know. Who cares? It's just fun to talk about.
I think that's the point nobody really touches on a lot, and I think people need to touch on it more. Is she abusive? She's displaying a lot of behaviors, including relocation.
Well, she definitely hits a few red flags. Look, I just assume anybody that's just abusing their significant other. It's just like if he was always talking about fucking beating people up, I was like, he probably fucking puts his hand on her every so often, right? But he doesn't do that. The way she talks makes me think she's doing fucked up shit. You know?
Oh yeah. I think he's. I think he got popular being something he wasn't, which was this,
yes,
guy.
Bingo. Bingo. Where are you from? You're pretty smart. You take psychology. You're pretty smart.
Where am I? No, I'm not from there. I just grew up. I kind of grew up watching him. I was kind of in college days, maybe early college.
What did you go to college
school.
for? What did you go to college for?
I just went for broadcasting, which,
really?
I've always had a.
You're an idiot. You're an idiot. You should just start a YouTube channel. If you ever make it big, you should pay your parents back. You stole their money, go to broadcasting, especially nowadays. Maybe 20 years ago.
It's all on me, brother. Let me tell you, all those fucking loads are on me.
You stole. Give your money. Give your parents their money back. You don't have to. Nobody has to go to broadcasting school anymore.
So
you probably went to broadcasting school, and you're like how they told you all the old stupid ways to do everything that nobody does that way anymore.
Am
I right?
To work at a guy station, and by the time I realized it was too fucking late to back.
I know another guy. I know this guy from Ipswich, England, and he went into the whole natural. And he's telling me, he's like, Tommy, I went to school. I'm sure he's a real smart guy, worked real hard, and I don't have half of what you have. And I went to school, and I went to go say, it's kind of great being a bum, just going out and spitting shit. Because the truth was, never had to follow those rules. They were rules set down by corporations, and that's what they teach in these universities. Those rules don't matter in an internet. And you know what? They really didn't matter before anyway. Because every time somebody broke one of those rules, Don Imus, Howard Stern, they became the biggest fucking thing on radio. That's why that's why you never do those schools.
But I originally wanted to go for music.
You know what you do? You want to be a broadcaster? Go to school for something tangible and broadcast in your spare fucking time. No, I know this guy.
Yeah.
I know this guy. I know this guy. I can even say who he is. He has a soccer channel. I work with him on Glory Hunters once in a while. Great fucking guy. Really well educated. Had great parents. All in the journalism business. And he's telling me this is bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's
Our final senior project.
Yeah.
We threw out this idea, and our professor's looked at us like a cow looks at a train.
Let me ask you something. Did that teacher of yours ever work anywhere? Did that teacher of yours ever fucking hold an audience? Did they ever work anywhere? Did they ever have a following? Did they ever have their own platform? No, they teach other people how to have it. The best fucking movies I ever seen was that stupid Tom Cruise movie Cocktail, right? And he has this really annoying teacher. He's actually a British teacher. He's like, you know what? Fuck you and fuck this place. You've made your living being a professor, which means you've never been in the real world. But your job is to train people to work in the real world. Fuck you. I'm going to Bermuda. It's a bad movie, but it's a good scene.
Yeah. Those who can't do teach.
That's kind of what he realized. What am I doing? Why am I listening to you? You're a fucking crusty old man. Bye.
I'd have to do radio. I mean, I've worked at a station before, but it was all weekend shit. So
I bet you know how to get. You probably had to suck somebody's dick to move up. I guarantee. You know what happened to me when I went to college? I ran into this guy that ran the radio station. I used to bully him.
Oh yeah.
I used to bully him. And then the problem with the radio, it was a community college radio station, right? And there was all these fucking parts missing and shit. And we could raise money for this, and no matter what I said, this guy, his name was GJ. He was actually Dutch. He was from the Netherlands. And I went to high school with him, and I hated his guts, so I used to goof on him all the time, right? I remember one time I was fucking halfway asleep in the bus. He showed me a picture of Hiroshima, and he said, "Your country did that." I was like, "Good." And he's like, that's what kind of dork this guy was. And but I hadn't seen him in a couple years, right? So that was when I was 13, 14. Now I'm 19, right? I was like, we're gonna start on, and he started well, I'm really excited. I really want to be in a radio, blah blah blah. And I was telling him we could do this to get the radio up. We could do that, and no. And I must have asked too many things, and he threw me out and said he would get security if I didn't leave immediately. So I lasted in the radio program at Middlesex County College for approximately 5 minutes. And you know what? You know what? They went and did. I don't know how this GJ didn't get arrested. You know what? They were missing a bunch of radio parts. I wonder where they went.
Huh.
Oh, no, it's totally.
You're giving a lot of context.
Yeah,
Let me as prime minister.
Do your own shit in the internet, man. Do your own shit.
Oh, that's a cheat.
Thank you, Teddy.
Some fucking... Yeah, take it easy, man. I gotta go watch Lolcow live.
Oh, yeah, go get while you can. Bye bye. Thank you for all your
He
generosity.
made fun of his prime minister, Gunnar.
Gunnar? Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's an inside joke. Gunnar. We were watching this I was on Kick, and we were watching this like crime stream, and it was about this Icelandic kid who made one YouTube video. Is YouTubers that kill, and his name was Gunnar.
Oh yeah. You
know about it? And what happens?
Gunnar.
He was
Gunnar.
Gunnar. You know what Gunnar is, Lynn? You're Scandinavian, right?
Yeah, it's Scandinavian name.
Yeah. Well, here's what happened to Gunnar. Well, he's Icelandic, so I guess it's kind of the same thing, right? So here's what happened to Gunnar. Gunnar was head over heels in love with this girl, but he was a redhead, so nobody loved him, right? I know
that feeling.
That's what went
Don't
through
tell
my
me
head.
about being ginger.
So here's the thing. So I guess he got friend zoned in high school, right? And this guy, this really everybody in Scandinavia is beautiful, and Iceland is like fucking beautiful. I noticed.
Well, thank you.
I don't know why. Like everybody's like fucking beautiful, the most beautiful white people, right? So she doesn't marry him. She marries this guy, and the guy is like super good guy, super good looking, and not only that. And this is a mistake, boys and girls. This is my ex-girlfriend taught me. This is why you don't have female friends. You don't have friends after you get married. All right. He liked this guy. He figured that was his friend. Was your friend when she was growing up. I could kick his ass anyway. There's nothing going to go wrong here. Who cares? Maybe he had a little crush on her, but we're all adults now. Well, he got stabbed 60 fucking times by Gunnar. And just like the rest of fucking Europe that sucks, he only did about 6 to 15 years for stabbing this fucking 20-year-old.
You only get 8 years.
Holy shit. I got another one. I'll send the money right here, Tommy. Was he fucking with me? I mean, I can't be upset. I mean, I love you, Dippy Dipshit. Teddy, I went to school lamplighting. I can't wait to become a lamplighter. Yeah. All right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta do what you call it. Fuck you, Gunnar. What am I talking about? Oh yeah, Pat. Gunnar. How do you say the name for real, Lynn?
Gunnar.
Whatever you sound like you're choking on something.
Like more like gun
Gunnar
than goon.
It's not better than the way he said it. It was just the way he said it that was extremely funny.
Gunnar. Yeah, it was an American translation. It's Gunnar. Well, Gunnar over here stabbed him. It was really funny. So we started making Gunnar references. Gunnar.
I'm never going to see that name the same way. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I know. No one else is either.
A significant amount of people have that name up here.
Yeah, Gunnar. Yeah, I'm sure everybody does. It's not Gunther.
It's a popular name.
I mean, I've met guys' names since I've been to Europe.
It's not a popular name, but I know a few.
It's fucking Icelandic. They're weird fucking people. Actually, I've never met an Icelandic person I liked.
They are weird. I
only met
really creepy.
You know what? They hate everyone that's not Icelandic, and not in the way you think. They're taught over there that they are so much more sophisticated than Europeans and Americans, and everybody's beneath them in their perfect little fucking island. And boy, all 3 people I met from Iceland, I was like I was literally thinking, is it possible to trip and fall into a wood chipper? They were some of the most obnoxious people I ever met. Now, I don't know. Maybe it's a bad experience. Maybe it's really unlucky. I've never been a big Bjork fan either, but they were just some of the most obnoxious people I ever met.
There's 3 people on Iceland, so you know 2 of them.
I know 2 of them. And so I can say by objectively they're assholes. I don't know if they are or not. If I met somebody else,
they have an app up there. They have an app up there to check if you're related because there's so few people.
That's right. So they can fucking like leave the island already. Join the rest of the fucking. Yeah, it's like, oh god, you imagine banging some chick and
you actually don't need to interact with real people.
Should we check the thing?
We forgot to check the app.
We forgot to check the app.
It's like, oh man, I want. Bitch stealing my spot.
Well, Teddy, you're still loved and appreciated. We hope you continue to support, but he stole your spot. There you go. Sorry. Nesquid, Obrag, Rexon, B, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash. People getting wars. I'm not saying Teddy's doing that, but we've had that before. Oh, he's donating more than me. Fuck this. Fuck you, Tommy. What did I do? Well, I'm not the top donator anymore.
Teddy.
Fuck off. I've had people do that.
Come on, Teddy. Show Dippy who's the boss.
No, I don't want to do that either. Nesquik, Obrag, Rexon, P, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash, G-Man, Ghost Gaming, Little Manly, not your typical mom. Really? This is a real good supporter on the Wake Up Show there, Cafe. Taylor D, Tommy C's Cat, Yeenie, Picklington, Will Dillon. A big thank you to Yeenie and Agent for coming supporting me and all that other stuff. I really appreciate it. And
listen, fuckhead.
We'll have some clips. We're gonna have we gotta get maybe tomorrow, huh?
Tism phones.
You want to get some Tism phones in tomorrow, Jeannie, or is it a good time for you from Love Phones?
Yeah, I think it should be. Because no, I'm basically not. I just have to do some school stuff, but I'm not going anywhere. So
Hey guys, Love Phones tomorrow. Love Phones tomorrow. So we'll see. But your job is to find me a story to open up with, like some crazy love story. Okay?
Yep.
All right. See you, everybody. Bye, Lynn. Thank you for being Scandinavian.
Something, I guess.
Yeah. Bye. Thanks, guys.
Bye.